Beautiful Tuesday morning. And I had something I want to talk to you today, and honestly, I don't know if I'm completely prepared to talk about this topic, but there are a few turns of phrase that I have heard used lately, and a few others. Actually, that's not true. There's one that I heard recently and one that I like to use. And then I'm hoping that as I talk about it, I'll think of a few others. But really, it's these interesting turns of phrase, something that you've never heard of before, something somebody says that doesn't make any sense. First thing I'm going to say is if you haven't heard of the podcast A Way with Words, you should check it out. You'd absolutely love it if you're into language and the way we use it. I think I've mentioned it before. They do a terrific job of saying, why do we say the whole 9 yards? Of course, I say that now, and I think of how many episodes that I've listened to and how very, very little of any of that I remember. But, for example, I've never heard Holder Newt, we're going around the corner. So you're driving in a car and you got to make a maneuver of some kind, and you want to express to the passengers that it may be a little bit of a bumpy ride, or we may be turning quite a bit, so no playing Jello in the back seats. Holder Newt, we're going around the corner. I don't remember why we say it, but I do remember hearing about that. Or how about calling your children mama or papa? That was different. I've never heard of that before. And then as soon as I heard it on the radio show, I then turned around and I heard it in real life, which Joshua Tree effect, Bader Meinhof, frequency illusion, same thing we talked about the other day. But the two that I wanted to mention, and this was in an email that was sent to me by somebody from Central Europe. He said, please do the needful. Now, he had given me a list of tasks that I had offered to do, and so he replied by saying, yes, A, B, and C, please do the needful. That sounded very strange to me, but I looked it up, and apparently it just means, please, these are the things that need to be done. If you could do them for me, that'd be very, very helpful. Thank you. So, please do the needful, something I'd never heard of before, but apparently, at least, according to Google, has at least some play. Now, the other one, and this is the one that I really like, and everybody's heard this, well, not everybody, but most of you have heard, that's like the pot calling the kettle black, which I always thought was rather funny. First off, you're supposed to be black. What's the problem? But the basic idea is, you have no ground to stand on. You're just as bad as he is or she is. Somebody who's a habitual liar calling somebody else out on a lie is the pot calling the kettle black. However, in Naomi Novik's Temeraire series, and this is the only place I've ever heard this, but I love it, they will say, when they want to use, that's calling the pot, if they wanted to say, essentially, you are the pot calling the kettle black, they will just say, thus spake the pot, which I think is so cool because it's so subtle. And I've tried this on people, and I don't understand why they just don't quite get this, because I've tried this on people and they go, what? And I say, what does the pot do? Or what does the pot say? And they don't know. They don't know that the pot says the kettle is black. So I'm not sure why that never goes through. But that's one I really like, thus spake the pot. What do you guys like? What are turns of phrases and tricks and whatnot do you like? I'll tell you one that I absolutely hate. I'll be at the office and I'll say, hey, could you do this for me? And they'll say yes. And I'll say, great. If you could help me that would be very helpful. If you would help me with that, I would appreciate it very much. Anyway, everybody flubs from time to time, but I tend to flub on that one a lot. Regardless,